Welcome to Live Your True Self. I'm Nemisha Patel Owen. After 18 years doing corporate, in 2018 it became about doing me and doing what I love. It wasn't that long ago that I too felt stuck, lost, and asking myself, who am I anyway and what's my purpose? Full of self-doubt, fear of failure and confusion. Fast forward to this moment and you'll see a version of me that's true to myself. Calm, confident and clearer than ever before, inspired by Krishna's words in the Bhagavad Gita, one must deliver himself with the help of the mind and not degrade himself. The mind is the friend of the conditioned soul and his enemy as well. So perspective is everything, and no matter where you find yourself on your spiritual journey, allow me to guide you to drop out of your head the busyness in your mind and drop into your heart the sacred space that holds your beautiful soul so that you too can awaken your true self. Hi there and welcome to Live Your True Self podcast. I'm your host Nemisha Patel Owen, and on this first episode I just wanted to share with you what you will be experiencing. Live Your True Self was born from my own real life experiences. It's about quietening the mind and cultivating the heart. We have suffered for too long, not from what's happening around us, but from what's happening within us. Not from the challenges life has brought to us, but from our unhelpful, I'm not good enough thoughts we have unknowingly brought upon us and fueled from those very challenges. Perspective is everything, and by choosing to live your true self to the innate goodness within, we begin to change the way we think about ourselves, others, and this one precious life we live, creating a more purposeful, loving, and unapologetic way of being versus a painful, conditioned, and autopilot way of being. The Bhagavad Gita, one of the Vedic scriptures, teaches us that we are not human beings having a spiritual experience, but rather spiritual beings having a human experience. And it is this experience of our inner self that actually makes us who we truly are. You can try anything, you can go anywhere you want to, but if you don't go within, there will always be something missing. And believe me, I know. And it was this one key message that stuck with me, where in chapter 6, text 5, Krishna says, one must deliver himself with the help of the mind and not degrade himself. The mind is the friend of the conditioned soul and his enemy too. From this inspiration, allow me to guide you to drop out of your head the busyness in your mind, filled with self-doubt, fear of failure, confusion, and drop into your heart, the sacred space that holds your beautiful soul, so that you too can awaken your true self and live life more meaningfully in this moment. Your true self resides deep within your sacred heart, in your beautiful soul. It's always been there from the day you were born, and it will always be there until the day it leaves your body. But now is the time to see it, to feel it, to live it. Now is the time to reawaken and embody your true self, because this is freedom from the fear of not being good enough, because this is where your real goodness lies. This is who you were meant to be, who you are at your best, who you are that's effortless, who you are on purpose, who you are free from suffering of the high expectations of yourself and expectations of others. Each week I'll share my true self through personal reflection and insights, stories in my life that unfolded, the pain and the pleasure from connecting with my true self, free from my mind's lack and heaviness that I carried around with me for so long. Each episode concludes with a short, related, guided meditation to bring the session home to your true self. By doing this, we come to understand that we can choose not our usual, sometimes unhelpful, unconscious habits and patterns of thinking, but instead we can choose to think from a more inspired place in our mind with grounded awareness, free from judgment, critique and self-sabotage. Live Your True Self is for all those devoted to their personal growth, devoted to being more of their true, authentic self in this chapter of life, devoted to their hearts and the beautiful soul resting within that came here to grow and expand through self-discovery. It's a place where you'll shift your mindset, close your eyes, connect with your breath and your inner goodness. Think of it as your special place to connect more deeply, to hear the words of appreciation, encouragement and goodness from your loving heart. This podcast lends a new outlook to the emotional roller coaster of life's ups and downs. But let's be clear, beautiful soul. Living your true self is an insightful journey, not a destination. There is no end point, and believe me, I know this too. It's ongoing, and through the process of discovering your true self, you'll remember the moments in your life where you are not. Reconnecting with your true self will uncover realizations that will bring up wanted and unwanted emotions. Let me assure you, we hold space for all emotions with love and compassion. And the beauty of uncovering these emotions is knowing that once you know, you cannot unknow. And once you know, you are clearer on who it is you truly are at a deeper level. And once you know, you have given yourself a gift, the choice to intentionally embody your true self from that moment on. Talking about gifts, with all the goodness that's going to unpack here, let me invite you to gift yourself a journal or a notebook. That way you can capture all your growth and your insights in one place and have it to refer to whenever you want. Life is a teacher. Each day is filled with challenges and opportunities to learn and grow. Each day is a gift. With loving kindness, a sprinkle of curiosity and a dash of discomfort, let's discover and live our true selves together. I'm super grateful for you being here. Take a deep breath and listen on in.